If you've been seeing videos about a so-called 2027 Mercedes Maybach S900, you might be wondering whether Mercedes is really preparing a brand new ultra-luxury flagship with that name. The truth is more interesting than many people expect, because as of today, Mercedes-Benz has not officially announced or confirmed a production model called the 2027 Mercedes Maybach S900. So in this video, we're separating facts from internet speculation and looking at what we actually know about the future of the Maybach lineup. The Mercedes Maybach S-Class already represents the highest level of luxury offered by Mercedes-Benz. The current generation is based on the long-wheelbase S-Class and combines timeless elegance with cutting-edge technology. From its signature chrome grille with vertical slats to the iconic Maybach emblem, every design element focuses on presence rather than aggression. The long wheelbase, smooth body lines, premium paint finishes, and exclusive wool designs make it one of the most recognizable luxury sedans in the world. If Mercedes eventually introduces a future flagship beyond today's model, it would almost certainly continue this elegant design philosophy instead of making a dramatic departure. But here's where things get really interesting. Much of the online discussion about an S900 comes from concept renders, AI-generated images, and unofficial artist impressions. These images often look incredibly realistic, but they should not be mistaken for official Mercedes-Benz announcements. At the time of writing, Mercedes has revealed no verified specifications, production plans, pricing, or launch date for a vehicle carrying the S900 name. That distinction is important because luxury car news should always be based on confirmed information rather than internet rumors. Looking at the current Mercedes Maybach S-Class gives us the best indication of what buyers can expect from the brand. The cabin remains one of the finest interiors in the automotive industry, featuring handcrafted leather upholstery, genuine wood trim, polished metal accents, and exceptional attention to detail. Rear seat passengers enjoy executive seating with extensive reclining functions, massage programs, heating and ventilation, premium ambient lighting, and one of the quietest cabins ever created by Mercedes. The latest MBUX infotainment system combines large digital displays, intelligent voice control, navigation, wireless smartphone integration, and advanced personalization that remembers driver and passenger preferences. Performance is equally impressive. Today's Mercedes Maybach S-Class is available with powerful turbocharged engines, including a refined V8 and, in selected markets, a V12 that delivers effortless acceleration while prioritizing smoothness over outright sportiness. Instead of chasing lap times, Maybach focuses on delivering a silent, comfortable, and effortless driving experience. Sophisticated air suspension and advanced chassis technologies allow the car to glide over rough roads with remarkable composure, making long-distance travel exceptionally relaxing. And this is the part many people didn't expect. Mercedes-Benz is investing heavily in electrification, software development, and advanced driver assistance technologies. Future Maybach models are expected to benefit from these innovations, including more advanced digital features, enhanced autonomous driving capabilities where regulations allow, and additional electrified powertrains. However, until Mercedes officially unveils a future flagship, any detailed specifications about a 2027 Maybach S900 remain purely speculative and should not be presented as confirmed facts. When comparing the Maybach experience with rivals, competition is stronger than ever. The BMW 7 Series and i7 offer cutting-edge digital technology, while the Rolls-Royce Ghost continues to define handcrafted ultra-luxury. Bentley's Flying Spur combines luxury with sporting performance, and the Lexus LS remains known for exceptional reliability and craftsmanship. Even Range Rover attracts many luxury buyers seeking supreme comfort in an SUV format. Despite this competition, the Mercedes Maybach S-Class continues to stand out with its balance of advanced technology, prestige, refinement, and everyday usability. So what's the final verdict? If you're waiting specifically for a confirmed 2027 Mercedes Maybach S900, the honest answer is simple: there is currently no official evidence that such a production model exists. But if Mercedes does decide to expand the Maybach family in the coming years, expectations will naturally be extremely high given the brand's history of innovation and luxury. Until then, the current Mercedes Maybach S-Class remains one of the world's finest luxury sedans and continues to set benchmarks for comfort, craftsmanship, and technology. If you enjoyed this fact,
The 2027 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am has become one of the most talked about names among muscle car fans, but there's an important reality that many videos online never mention. As of today, there is no officially announced 2027 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am from General Motors, and Pontiac itself has remained discontinued since 2010. That makes this story even more interesting, because the Firebird and Trans Am continue to inspire enthusiasts around the world, proving that some automotive legends never truly disappear. So before you believe every dramatic headline online, let's separate fact from fiction and look at what is actually happening with one of America's most iconic performance cars. The Pontiac Firebird first arrived in 1967 as Pontiac's answer to the muscle car era, sharing its platform with the Chevrolet Camaro while building its own unmistakable identity. The Trans Am package eventually became the performance icon of the lineup, known for aggressive styling, powerful V8 engines, and unforgettable appearances in popular culture. Even after Pontiac was discontinued by General Motors, demand for the Firebird never disappeared. Enthusiasts continue restoring classic models, building custom modern interpretations, and imagining what a new generation Trans Am could look like if the name ever returned. But here's where things get really interesting. Despite countless renderings, concept images, and social media posts claiming a comeback, General Motors has not announced a production 2027 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. There are no official specifications, no confirmed launch date, no verified pricing, and no factory prototype revealed by GM. Many images circulating online are fan-made digital concepts or custom builds created by independent designers and aftermarket companies, rather than official Pontiac or General Motors projects. If the Firebird name were ever to return, it would almost certainly require an entirely new business strategy from General Motors. The company's current performance lineup is centered around Chevrolet, with the Camaro, Corvette, and other high-performance models representing GM's sports car heritage. Reintroducing Pontiac would involve rebuilding an entire brand, something the company has never publicly announced. That is why every claimed specification for a 2027 Firebird should be treated carefully unless it comes directly from General Motors. And this is the part many people didn't expect. Even without an official revival, the Firebird's influence remains stronger than ever. Custom builders have transformed modern Chevrolet Camaro platforms into Firebird-inspired creations featuring signature split grills, aggressive front fascias, shaker-style hood designs, retro-inspired LED lighting, and iconic Trans Am graphics. These vehicles capture the spirit of the original while using proven modern engineering underneath, showing just how passionate the Firebird community remains. Inside, enthusiasts often imagine a future Firebird with premium leather seating, digital displays, advanced infotainment systems, wireless smartphone connectivity, premium audio, adaptive driver assistance technologies, and a driver-focused cockpit similar to today's best performance cars. Likewise, performance discussions usually revolve around naturally aspirated or supercharged V8 engines. Although these ideas remain purely speculative because no official vehicle exists to confirm any of them, if a modern Firebird ever became reality, it would enter one of the most competitive performance markets in the world. It would face established rivals from Ford with the Mustang, Chevrolet's own Corvette performance models, and premium performance vehicles from BMW and Mercedes-AMG. Standing out would require far more than nostalgic styling. It would need world-class engineering, modern technology, outstanding reliability, and competitive performance to succeed in today's demanding automotive market. For now, the facts remain clear. The 2027 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am has not been officially announced, and any claimed horsepower figures, acceleration times, pricing, launch schedules, or production details circulating online. The Chevrolet Camaro name has one of the most passionate fan bases in the automotive world. But what is really happening with the 2027 Chevrolet Camaro Z28? Is it finally making a comeback, or is the internet getting ahead of the facts? Today, we're separating reality from speculation and looking only at verified information, because the real story is actually more interesting than many rumors you've probably seen online. The sixth-generation Chevrolet Camaro officially ended production in December 2023, marking the end of an iconic era for one of America's most famous muscle cars. Chevrolet celebrated the final model year with several special editions, but at the same time made it clear that this would not be the final chapter for the Camaro name forever. Company executives have publicly stated that the Camaro story is not necessarily over, although they have not confirmed what the next generation will look like or when it will arrive. But here's where things get really interesting. Despite countless online videos, renders, and social media posts claiming a 2027 Camaro Z28 has already been revealed, Chevrolet has not officially announced a 2027 Camaro, and there are currently no confirmed production specifications, pricing, launch dates, or technical details for a new Z28. That means any images showing a futuristic 2027 Camaro are concept art or independent digital renderings unless Chevrolet specifically identifies them as official. Looking back at the Camaro's history explains why excitement remains so high. The legendary Z28 badge has always represented track-focused performance. Previous Z28 models prioritized handling, lightweight engineering, powerful naturally aspirated V8 performance, upgraded suspension systems, larger brakes, and aggressive aerodynamics. The last modern Camaro Z28, introduced for the fifth generation, earned worldwide respect for its incredible circuit capability and remains one of the most celebrated American performance cars ever built. And this is the part many people didn't expect. The automotive industry has changed dramatically since the Camaro left production. Stricter emissions regulations, growing demand for electric vehicles, and changing customer preferences have forced every manufacturer to rethink future performance models. Chevrolet is investing heavily in electric technology through the Ultium platform, while continuing to develop high-performance vehicles such as the Corvette lineup. However, the company has not confirmed whether a future Camaro would use a gasoline engine, hybrid technology, or an all-electric powertrain. If Chevrolet eventually introduces another Camaro, buyers would naturally expect modern technology, including a large digital instrument cluster, an advanced infotainment system with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto if supported, premium interior materials, over-the-air software capability, advanced driver assistance systems, adaptive cruise control, automatic emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, and other modern safety features. However, none of these features have been officially confirmed for any future Camaro model. Performance is another area surrounded by speculation, but verified information simply does not exist yet. There are no official horsepower figures. Acceleration times, battery specifications, driving range estimates, transmission choices, or Nürburgring testing results for a 2027 Camaro Z28 because Chevrolet has not released them. Any website or video claiming exact numbers today should be treated carefully unless those figures come directly from General Motors. Even without official confirmation, the Camaro remains one of the most influential names in the performance car world. Its rivals have evolved rapidly, including the Ford Mustang and Dodge Charger.
Have you seen the stunning images of the so-called 2027 Audi Novalari V8? Have you seen the stunning images of the so-called 2027 Audi Novalari V8 all over the internet? They look futuristic, luxurious, and incredibly realistic. But here's the question that almost nobody is asking. Is this actually a real Audi? Stay with me until the end because the truth is far more interesting than the rumors. The first thing you should know is that Audi has not officially announced a production vehicle called the 2027 Audi Novalari V8. Many of the images and videos circulating online are digital concept renders created by artists and AI, not official Audi products. The real Audi Novalari was the Audi Novalari Quattro concept, revealed in 2003. It was a stunning grand touring concept that showcased Audi's design direction with a powerful twin-turbocharged V10 engine, advanced Quattro all-wheel drive, and elegant coupe styling. Although it never entered production, it became one of Audi's most admired concept cars. But here's where things get really interesting. Even though the original Nuvolari never reached dealerships, many of its design ideas influenced later Audi models. Features such as the bold single-frame grille, sleek coupe proportions, sculpted body lines, and premium interior philosophy appeared in future vehicles like the A5, 7, and several RS performance models. In many ways, the Nuvolari concept helped shape the modern Audi design language that we recognize today. When you look at today's unofficial 2027 Novalari renders, it's easy to understand why people believe they are real. Most feature ultra-slim LED lighting, aggressive aerodynamic styling, large performance wheels, a wide stance, and futuristic luxury details. However, Audi has not confirmed these designs, their specifications, their pricing, or any production plans. At this moment, they remain artistic interpretations rather than verified future products. And this is the part many people didn't expect. Audi is currently investing heavily in electrification while continuing to develop selected combustion and hybrid models for global markets during the transition period. The company has introduced advanced electric vehicles such as the Q6 e-tron and continues expanding its premium platform electric technology. Because of this strategy, there is no official confirmation that Audi is developing a new V8-powered Novalari Grand Tourer for 2027. If Audi were ever to revive the Nuvolari name, it would likely represent the company's latest technologies, including advanced digital displays, premium sustainable materials, intelligent driver assistance systems, over-the-air software updates, and the newest generation of Quattro performance. However, these possibilities remain speculation until Audi officially announces such a vehicle, and it's important to separate imagination from verified facts. Compared with competitors like BMW and Mercedes-Benz, Audi continues focusing on combining luxury, technology, and performance in a clean and sophisticated package. BMW emphasizes sporty driving dynamics, Mercedes-Benz focuses on luxury and innovation, while Audi has built its reputation around refined design, Quattro all-wheel drive, and cutting-edge digital interiors. That competitive approach continues across the brand's current lineup. So what is the final verdict? The 2027 Audi Novalari V8 is not an officially confirmed vehicle. If you see dramatic images or videos online claiming exact horsepower figures, launch dates, prices, or production details, treat them with caution unless they come directly from Audi. What is real is the legendary 2003 Audi Novalari Quattro concept and the lasting influence it had on Audi's modern design philosophy. And honestly, if Audi ever decides to bring back the Nuvolari name, it would certainly become one of the most exciting luxury performance cars to watch.
If you've been seeing headlines and social media posts about a 2027 Ford Shelby GT350, you might be wondering whether Ford has finally brought back one of the most legendary Mustang names ever created. But before you believe everything circulating online, here's the truth based on verified information. As of today, Ford has not officially revealed or announced the 2027 Shelby GT350. That means there are no confirmed specifications, no official images, no launch date, and no pricing released by Ford. And honestly, that's exactly why this story has become so interesting. The Shelby GT350 has always held a special place in the performance car world. The previous generation model, produced for the 6th generation Mustang, became famous for its naturally aspirated 2-liter flat-plane crank V8 engine known as the Voodoo engine. It delivered thrilling performance, a unique exhaust note, and a driving experience that many enthusiasts still consider one of the greatest modern American sports cars ever built. When production ended, the GT350 left behind a loyal fan base that continues to hope for its return. Now, Ford has entered a completely new chapter with the 7th generation Mustang, internally known as the S650. The current lineup includes the Mustang GT, EcoBoost, Dark Horse, and several special editions. The Dark Horse has effectively become Ford's flagship track-focused Mustang, featuring an upgraded version of the 5. 0-liter Coyote V8, improved suspension, stronger cooling systems, Brembo brakes, and advanced performance technologies. This shows that Ford is still committed to high-performance V8 muscle cars, even as the automotive industry moves toward electrification. But here's where things get really interesting. Because Ford has already proven that the Mustang platform still has room for even more extreme performance models. Recent high-performance variants demonstrate that the company continues to invest heavily in track capability, advanced aerodynamics, lightweight engineering, and modern digital technology. That naturally leads enthusiasts to ask whether another Shelby GT350 could eventually join the lineup. While that possibility certainly excites fans, it remains speculation until Ford makes an official announcement. Inside the latest Mustang models, buyers already get a major technological upgrade. The new digital cockpit combines a large configurable instrument display with a modern infotainment touchscreen powered by Ford's latest software. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, connected services, customizable drive modes, premium audio options, and updated driver assistance features bring the Mustang closer to premium sports cars than ever before. High-quality materials, supportive performance seats, and improved ergonomics also make the cabin more comfortable for both daily driving and spirited weekend adventures. Performance continues to define the Mustang's identity. The current Mustang Dark Horse produces 500 horsepower from its naturally aspirated 5.0-liter V8, making it one of the most powerful non-supercharged production Mustangs Ford has ever built. Buyers can still choose a 6-speed manual transmission or a 10-speed automatic, preserving the engagement that enthusiasts have always appreciated. This commitment to keeping a naturally aspirated V8 alive is becoming increasingly rare in today's automotive market, and this is the part many people didn't expect. Despite growing competition from electric performance cars and luxury sports sedans from BMW, Mercedes-AMG, and even high-performance EVs, Ford continues to invest in traditional V8 performance. That decision keeps the Mustang unique in a segment where many competitors are moving toward hybrid or fully electric powertrains. It also explains why every rumor about a possible Shelby
What you're about to see just made Chevrolet the fastest American car company on planet Earth. And I'm not exaggerating for views. This is officially verified. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why enthusiasts are calling this the most important Corvette ever built. This is the 2027 Chevrolet Corvette ZR1X. And if you thought the Corvette was just America's affordable sports car, you're about to have that idea completely destroyed. Let's start with the number that started all the noise: 1,250 horsepower. That's not a typo. Chevrolet takes the ZR1's twin-turbocharged 5.5-liter LT7 V8, an engine that alone produces 1,064 horsepower, and adds a front-mounted electric motor, borrowed and enhanced from the E-Ray, creating a hybrid all-wheel drive monster that Chevrolet itself proudly calls America's hypercar. But here's where things get really interesting, because raw power means nothing without proof. And Chevrolet went out and got that proof in the most brutal way possible. At the Nürburgring Nordschleife in Germany, also known as the Green Hell, the ZR1X lapped this legendary 12.9-mile circuit in 6 minutes and 49.275 seconds, officially making it the fastest American production car in Nürburgring history, beating the Ford Mustang GTD and even edging out the Porsche 911 GT3 RS. And the wildest part, it wasn't a professional race car driver behind the wheel. It was Chevrolet's own vehicle dynamics engineer, Drew Cattell, someone who literally helped build the car. And this is the part many people didn't expect. The ZR1X doesn't stop at lap times. It also became officially the quickest accelerating production car in America, hitting 0 to 60 in just 1.68 seconds. A number that only the Rimac Nevera R, a multi-million-dollar hypercar, can beat by a razor-thin 0.02 seconds. Chevrolet also ran it down the drag strip, where it pulled an 675 second quarter mile at 159 miles per hour. And on top of all that, top speed sits at an eye-watering 233 miles per hour. Now let's talk about how it actually drives, because this isn't just a drag strip toy. The ZR1X carries a genuinely clever trick called stealth mode, letting you creep out of your neighborhood on pure electric power alone for 4 to 5 miles at speeds up to 45 miles per hour. Silent, discreet, almost embarrassingly civilized for a car this violent. Then you bury the throttle, and the transition from silent EV mode to full twin-turbo V8 hybrid all-wheel drive fury is something reviewers describe as genuinely visceral. Stopping this much speed needed serious engineering too. So, Chevrolet fitted the largest carbon ceramic brakes in Corvette history, 16.5-inch rotors front and rear, paired with Alcon 10 piston front and 6 piston rear calipers. On track, drivers get access to a Charge Plus mode that optimizes battery strategy for sustained lapping, a qualifying mode that unleashes everything for one perfect flying lap, and a push-to-pass button that gives you an extra shove of power exactly when you need to put a rival in their place. Visually, the ZR1X wears the aggressive wide-body styling shared with the Z06, triangular headlights, enormous front air intakes for cooling those hard-working turbos, and an optional carbon fiber aero package with a wing dive planes and underbody strakes generating over 1,200 pounds of downforce. Inside, buyers get genuinely premium touches, from jet black suede with contrast stitching to a bold natural dipped interior theme, giving this car a grand touring character that doesn't feel out of place next to European rivals. Now for the number everyone actually wants to know, pricing. The 2027 ZR1X starts at approximately $224,900 including destination, and fully loaded with carbon fiber wheels and